everybody, this is Jarrell Krillich, Frisco Fit City Ambassador, welcoming you to this edition of the Get Moving Minute. And we are doing session 2 of the Diabetes Prevention Program today. Session 2 is Get Active of the Prevent Type 2 Lifestyle Change curriculum. So today we're going to talk all about getting active, okay? This session, we're going to go over some of the benefits of getting active and some of the ways that you can get active, okay? And then lastly, before we wrap up today, we're going to go over how we can actually make and create an action plan, all right? So one of the things I want you guys to think about is how can you just try to be a little more active this week? You know, what are some things that you can try? Think of lots of different activities, all right? But when you're trying to come up with a plan to be active, I want you to brainstorm a lot of different activities and think of things that you feel like you'll actually enjoy, okay? I want to tell you a little story about my friend Tio. Tio is at risk for type 2 diabetes, and his doctor tells him he needs to lose 20 pounds and he needs to get about 150 minutes of activity a week. Well, Tio and his wife have 5 children. The kids all play sports, and he spends a lot of time driving them around to all their events. He also works full-time. On the weekends, he goes to a second job, which is his part-time job. And when he has some free time, which is not much, he likes to watch baseball on TV. But he rarely plays it, and he spends a lot of time sitting. All right? Tio needs to find some ways to get active. All right? So he's trying to figure it out. What does he come up with? Well, he's like, I guess I can walk on the sidelines during my kids' sporting events. Maybe I could walk with a friend during lunch each day. You know what? I'm going to try to play baseball with my kids instead of watching it on TV. And I think at work, I'm going to start taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It wasn't easy, but Tio's starting to get more active over time. Okay? And these days, he is active for at least 150 minutes a week. And he didn't have to, rearrange his life and lifestyle to do it. His weight's actually starting to go down. His blood sugar's lower. He's sleeping better than ever. Plus, he says that he has more energy than he did before he got active. So I'm telling you guys, with a little creativity, a little brainstorming, a little sharing here with each other, we can find ways to get this done. Don't think about the 150 minutes. Just think about where you're going to start and what you can do today. All right? There's so many great ways nowadays to get active. I know you can find at least one thing that you enjoy. All right? Even if you can just do it for a few minutes a day. Let me give you guys some ideas, okay? Just throwing out some ideas. I want you to think about it. All right? If you like to read, okay, what about if you're reading 6 pages of a book and then you get up and move a little bit? What about if you love to dance? What about if you just turn on your favorite music for a few minutes every day and you dance around? You can get up from your desk and do that, especially if you're working from home. Number 3. You can pace the sidelines at your children or grandchildren's sporting events. You can take them to all their events. It's okay. It's okay to not watch swim team practice for a few minutes and maybe walk around the the gym or the swimming pool. Number 4, what about if we just play with our kids or our pets for 15 minutes a day? What about if we replace a Sunday drive with a Sunday walk? What about those errands that we run close to home on the weekends? What if we replace one of them with a walk? What if we try to run or walk fast when we're doing our errands? What if we actually started a new active hobby? What if we looked into something that we thought sounded like it was fun and we'd never done before? Like, what if we just tried some new things? What if we started biking or hiking? What if we made a plan? You know what? I'm going to go for a walk every night after dinner with my family, by myself. Even if it's just a short walk. The idea is to be consistent. The idea is to create a habit. The idea is to start. Anybody like to track their steps with their Fitbit or pedometer? Could you work up to 10,000 steps or more a day? Does 1,000 steps seem like a big challenge now? That's okay. The idea here is just to start. Could you walk around whenever you talk on the phone? Could you walk a little bit more briskly when you're shopping? Could you walk up and down the escalators instead of just riding them? Could you park further away? Could you walk your dog each day? When you watch TV, could you stand up and move during the ads? Or do some chores? So what do you guys think? How could you get active? It's okay to start with 2 minutes. What if that 2 minutes a day helped you to create the habit of just doing the thing? Does it feel really doable to say, I can do anything for 2 minutes a day? Or does it seem more appealing to you to say, I'm going to do, 5 minutes 3 days this week, or I'm going to do 10 minutes 3 days this week? I don't know. I don't know where you guys are today in your journey, but if you can just get started and we can build from there each and every week. So I want to encourage you, if you do set a goal for this week, to make sure that it's something you can do. All right? So I'm going to read some statements and I want you to think about if it's true for you or not. Okay? And if one or more of these items are true, I want you to make sure that you see your healthcare provider before you get active. Okay? Number 1, I'm over 50 and I haven't been active in a long time. I am planning to be very active. Number 2, I am pregnant. My healthcare provider hasn't given me the okay to be active. Number 3, I get very out of breath when I am even slightly active. Number 4, I have a health problem or another issue that's not listed here that might need attention if I get active. Number 5, I have a heart problem. My healthcare provider wants to keep an eye on my activity. Number 6, I have a bone or joint problems that make it hard for me to do things like fast walking. I have a chest pain that started within the last month. I tend to pass out or fall down when I get dizzy. During or right after a workout, I often have pain or pressure in my neck, left shoulder, or arm. My healthcare provider wants me to take medicine for high blood pressure or a heart problem. Okay, so if you checked off one or more of those items, I want you to make sure that you see your health provider before you get active. So let's talk a little bit about being active and being safe. If you get hurt, all right, you might need to take a break from being active. So I want you to follow a few things to work out safely, okay? We already talked about you need to ask your healthcare provider if you're ready to be active. So make sure that you are ready, willing, and able to be active. I want you to always dress for whatever activity you're participating in. Wear the right shoes, the right clothes. Use whatever safety gear is needed. Always drink water before, during, and after your workouts, even if you don't feel thirsty. And you guys need to listen to your bodies. Slow down or stop if you feel tired, sick, or you think you're gonna faint, or if your joints hurt, okay? We need to listen to our bodies. That whole, no pain, no gain, that's not a thing, okay? Soreness is good. That's your body. You're pushing yourself, you're progressing yourself. That's good. Pain is not. Mix it up. Do a variety of different activities. That way, you're not going to strain any one part of your body, all right? Number 6, start small. If you train too hard, too often, you might get hurt. So try to make slow, steady progress over time with whatever it is that you're doing. Ease into it. You gotta warm up before you work out, and you gotta cool down after you work out. So take the 5 to 10 minutes for warming up and for cooling down. All right, you gotta watch out, okay? You gotta take care not to trip or bump into things, right? And we got to work with the weather. We got to be aware of what's going on with the weather, right? If we need to work out indoors when it's too hot, that's fine. If we need to work out indoors when it's too cold, that's fine. If you get too hot, you might get a headache. You might have a fast heart beat. You might feel dizzy, sick to your stomach, or faint, all right? So make sure we drink plenty of water when we're out in the heat. And by all means, if you're going to strength train, make sure you're using proper form and progress slowly over time. All right? So think about the challenges that you have. Think about the challenges that you have in your life. What has been the challenge to you being able to get active? What are the challenges now? What are the challenges in the past? What are the challenges now? And what are some ways that you can cope with them? All right? Well, I think when I give you these challenges, all right, I want you to think of some of the ways that you might be able to cope with these challenges, okay? So what about if it's too hot, cold, or wet outside? All right? We know that we could work out indoors. We know that we can dress for the weather. We know we could swim in hot weather. What else could you do? What about to someone who says, my challenge is I don't have time? What are some things that we could do to fit fitness in anytime? Well, we could break those 150 minutes into smaller chunks. We could park our car further away from the place you want to go. We could get off the bus or the train one stop early, right? We could walk the rest of the way. We can always take the stairs, assuming you're able. We can use fitness apps. What about doing it at home? We can walk our dog. We can sweep or mop more briskly. We can wash your car. We can stretch. We can do sit-ups. We could pedal a stationary bike while we watch TV. We can always walk around when we're talking on our phones. We can mow our lawn with a push mower. We could actually get out and rake some leaves. We could plant and care for vegetables or a flower garden. But you guys have some more ideas for what about you say, I don't have time? What if you take a walk during your coffee or lunch break? What if you ask a friend to go with you? What if you took part in an exercise program at work? What if you joined a nearby gym? What if that you could go to before, after work, or during your lunch break? What if you guys started an office softball team or a walking group? What if you actually use the copy machine on the other side of the building, so you always have to walk further to go get your copies? What about for all the folks who say, I don't have childcare? You know, that's a challenge for you. Well, could you get outside and be active with your kids? Could you just play with the kids? Actually get outside and play with the kids. Could you do that? Could you swap childcare with a friend? Could you get some other parents together and offer to take turns watching the kids so that you guys can get in some active time? Could you ask some friends or family to help out? Could you use the childcare at the gym? Okay, what about for folks who don't have a car? Could you work out in your own home or area around the house? I know some of you might feel embarrassed. It's hard to get out there and get active, especially if you're not feeling like your healthiest, best self. Maybe the gym is an intimidating place for you. But could you work out in your home with your own fitness app, or streaming something on YouTube or the TV or your iPad? What if you live in an area that's not safe? Could you do it in your home? Could you do it at the gym or a community center? And I know a lot of people, they worry about that it costs too much. But there's lots of activities that are free. We've mentioned several of them already, right? We can always buy workout clothes and equipment on sale, used equipment. We don't need a lot. We can always look up free fitness classes at your library, community center. Lots of times they're hosting different things. I know some of you think, well, it's boring. Okay, well, we don't have to do that. We can dance. We can play with the kids. We can go do something with a friend. We can listen to music. Watch TV, talk on the phone while you're being active. Just keep trying new things until you find something that you like. If it feels like it's too painful or tiring, I want to remind you guys again to ask your healthcare provider what ways to get active are right for you. And I want to remind you to work out safely. I want to remind you to work out at a time of day when you have the most energy. I want to remind you to walk slowly, or to swim, or to do yoga or Tai Chi if you're dealing with pain and energy issues. If you're worried about it messing up your hair, you can always work out in a cool place. And you can always try some new hair products or styles. The point is, guys, we got to start somewhere. We got to try. What do you think it is that you could actually do this week to get started? This is Jarrell Krilich, the Frisco Fit City Ambassador, reminding you to get up, get out, get moving each and every day. Make it a great day. We're going through the full year course of the Diabetes Prevention Program here on the podcast each and every week. If you want to learn more about it, check it out at friscofitcity.com. Diabetes Prevention Program. The whole course curriculum is offered online for the entire year. It's a $69 course. You can use my Get Moving coupon code, all caps, to get your free course if you want to follow along online using our platform and our app as well. So check it out. This is Jarrell Krilich, once again, reminding you guys, get up, get out, get moving each and every day. Make it a great day.